All right, thanks for joining us. Sorry a little late. These road games, first one of the season, had to get set up in a new press box. Coach was kind enough to let us in, but it's a scramble. We're already getting underway. Preston Stone's going to lead it off. Pitching for Anderson High is Vinny Franco, left-hander. Windy day, nice day. First game of 5 for this Leander tournament for the Mavericks. We'll play Glenn after this one at 7. First pitch was ball, next one's bounces in there, ball 2. We're here every year. For those of you that follow us, Glenn is a host every time we play here, or in this tournament. About 20 minutes up the road from us. 2-0 pitch, a little slow breaking balls in there for a called strike. Next one, another slow breaking ball, misses up and away. Next pitch, misses, ball 4, leadoff walk for Preston Stone. Brings up the catcher, Micah Gooden. Mike's going to square the bunt. Third baseman crashing. And he pulls back, watches a curveball drop right there in the middle. Might be a fake bunt. Hadn't shown a bunch of command yet in that first at bat, so could have been a take with a fake bunt shown. Next pitch, another something slow, backdoor little hook. Oh, 2 pitch to Micah. Misses up and away. Counts 1-2. I think the wind's kind of blowing out to left. There's no flags, but I think that's what it's doing. That ball's going to get by the catcher. That's going to kick way over toward the third baseman. Preston's going to do a good job of reacting to it. The third baseman vacated. Shortstop stayed put in his position, didn't chase. And Preston's standing up at third, 90 feet away, in a 2-2 count for Micah Gooden. Nobody out. Infield's in, 2-2 pitch, swung on, hit right back up the middle, drawn in infield. That's going to be an RBI single for Micah Gooden. It's going to bring up shortstop Justin Sandusky. Score is 1-0, McNeil. First pitch to Sandusky's a breaking ball, is going to miss outside. Wind's going to hit that side of that left-handed breaking ball and push it further than he wants it, especially when it's slow. Gives us a chance to get impacted by it. 1-0 pitch, fastball down and away, ball 2. Two-0 pitch, a little slow breaking ball. takes 4, strike 1. 2-1 pitch, same thing. Ball's pulled into right field. Going to be a single. That's going to move Micah, actually Sean Crow's courtesy runner. Move him to third. Brings up Tyler Schwartz. Mavs in business. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. It's 1-0 lead. Pick off temp over at first. Go.
That's leaking away. Good, heads up.
Ball gets away from the catcher. Kind of clinked off his glove, snuck back about 10 feet. Sean Crow reads it. Scores the second run for the Mavericks. Justin Sandusky moves up to second base. Yeah, a little pass ball there. One of the pitches hammered. Line drive to third. Tyler's specialty. This time it's right at the third baseman. That's going to be the first out of the inning on the line drive. Sandusky retreats. And that'll bring up Andrew Mata. First pitch to Andrew, slow breaking balls in there for a called strike. Time call at the plate. One pitch, swung on, grounded to second base. He's going to gobble it up, flip it over to first, record second out of the inning. Sandusky advances to third.
Come on, Eduardo.
Brings up Eduardo Gomez Horton. First pitch, breaking ball, misses. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Kind of a late call. Called strike. Looked like a little bit down and in, but count will be at 0-1. Next pitch, fastball, tries inside, misses. Next pitch, breaking ball in there. Another one drops it in there.
Come on, Eduardo.
2 outs, 2-0 lead for McNeil. 1-2 pitch is on the way to Eduardo. Fastball up and away, misses. Even count, 2-2. Long hold. Eduardo calls time. Next pitch, ooh, good breaking ball, freezes him. That'll be out number 3 on a strikeout. But the Mavs do strike first. 2 runs in the top of the first. And we will be back for the bottom. All right, we're back for the bottom of the first. I'll set up the defense. Mavs will send John Salas to the mound. Micah Gooden will catch him. Jaden Campos is at third base. Justin Sandusky at shortstop. Bear Johnston at second base. Tyler Schwartz at first base. Right field, Eduardo Gomez Horton. Center field, Preston Stone. And left field is Andrew Mata. Leading off for Anderson, Connor Como, shortstop. John's first pitch, fastball, misses up and away. One 0 pitch, misses outside. Two 0, spikes breaking ball, counts 3-0. Ooh, good pitch. Fastball. Try to go inside and just miss. That'll be a 4-pitch walk. Brings up Grayson Cole. First pitch to him, fastball, misses. 5 straight balls. Cole is the center fielder. One 0 pitch in there, called strike. Umpire getting on the Anderson dugout a little friendly chatter. Unfriendly in the eyes of the umpire. One swung on, popped up in the infield. Jaden Campos is calling for it, and he's going to drop to a knee, and he's going to make the play. Tough sky today, tough wind. There'll be some issues, I suspect.
Hey, I've got the concessions open if you want to announce it.
Our PA still doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay. We'll yell it.
Just yell it out the window.
Next batter's Hank Rippey.
Dangerous hitter.
First pitch to him, misses just outside. One 0 pitch, swung on and missed. 1-1 pitch, another swing and miss on a breaking ball. Counts 1-2. Rippey's the third baseman. Pickoff attempt over at first. Back safely is Como. One-two pitch. Tries the outside corner of the fastball. Just misses. Next pitch swung on, popped up. Out to Andrew and left, who's going to flag it down, make it look easy for the second out of the inning. Brings up Cade Kazin, right fielder. 2 outs, 2-0 lead for the Mavericks. Runner at first base and the bottom of the first. First pitch, breaking ball misses. One-zero pitch swung on and missed. Good fastball at the bottom. One breaking ball swung on, hit hard to left field. Andrew's going to get over there and cut it off and get rid of it and do a good job getting it in quick. He's going to hold that to a single and keep the runner at second base from advancing to third. Pretty good job there. Brings up the catcher, Bennett Wright. First pitch to him, swung on. Ooh, I think he caught that in the air, but he's going to go ahead and touch first anyway. Little line drive, kind of beat the hitter and shot it the other way, right to Tyler. And that's going to do it. No damage done in the run column. 1 hit and 2 left stranded. Mavs lead 2-0. We'll be back for the top of the second. All right, we are back for the top of the second inning. Freshman David Gruhl steps up. First pitch to him, swung on and shot the other way. The wind might try to keep that fair, but no, it's sliced. A little too much. Next pitch, nice line drive, right back up the middle. That's what he's been doing. Impressive debut for him last week on both on the mound and with the bat. Earned himself an extended stay with varsity and maybe beyond. That will bring up third baseman Jaden Campos. Big old lead over at first base. I don't know if he even, judging by the way he crawled back, I don't know that he even knew he was that far off. Shortened it up a little bit, yeah. I think he just got lost for a second. Fastball to Jaden, pours in there, strike one. First, that pitch swung on a miss. We're stealing. That throw's going to be in time. Looked like possibly a hit and run, and you got a hit and run jump. Jaden swung and missed, and so there's no protection for the runner there, and he gets thrown out for the first out of the inning. Breaking ball outside, missed. That pitch swung on, foul tip into the catcher's glove. Would be strike three. It's going to bring up Bear Johnston. Oh, one swung on, chopped to the pull side. First baseman's going to come in and get it. Bear's going to slam on the brakes, but he's going to tag him. And that will be the third out of the inning on the tag out by the first baseman. Score remains 2-0 Mavericks. We'll move on, and we'll be back for the bottom of the second. All right, we're back for the bottom of the second inning. Vinny Franco, pitcher, step up. First pitch swung on, lofted high and deep to left. Not too deep, but the wind's helping it. Andrew's going to get back. His hat is about 40 feet in front of him. It blew off, and he was drifting a little bit. That wind, the higher up you get, the more it's going to carry, and he ended up getting to it. And that'll be a long out for the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring up Will Livingston, the first baseman. First pitch to him is a breaking ball, is misses outside. One on fastball, misses outside. There's a good one. Fastball inside corner that time, gets called strike. Two-one breaking ball, swung on a miss. Evens the count, 2-2. Two breaking ball, a little slower that time, gets a swing and a miss for a strikeout in the second out of the inning. Brings up left fielder Jude Viner. First pitch to him is a good fastball in the outside corner. Ooh, good one. 0-1 breaking ball, drops it in there for a called strike. 0-2 swung on, little soft liner over to Jaden Campos at third base. Little jam shot right there for the third out of the inning. And a quick 1-2-3 for John. Mavs are still clinging to that 2-0 lead. We'll move on to the top of the third. Be right back. All right, we're back here in the top of the third inning. Preston Stone back to the top of the order for the Mavericks. Preston Stone, who led off the game with a walk. First pitch to him, fastball in the middle, called strike. Preston would also later score. A little slow breaking ball to him, stays up, misses. 1-1, slow breaking ball outside, misses. Tries the outside part, misses outside. Counts 3-1. Trying to get him to fish. Preston won't do it. Getting himself in good hitters counts. That one sails in high. Preston's going to draw another walk.
Mr. Base on the ball.
And that will bring up Micah. Usually see a lot of action here with Micah in the 2-hole when Preston's on with either some bunt action, fake bunt steal. I expect to see a little more of that, something of that nature. Third baseman's creeping in over there. He squares around, and he bunts it. Ooh, he's going to field that fair. He's going to make a good play. That would have had the kind of spin on it that if he chose to, that would have ended up foul, but he decided to go ahead and make the play, take the out that's given to him, throws it, makes a good play to throw it across, but Preston does move up on the sacrifice. Brings up Justin Sandusky, who singled in the first. First pitch to him, breaking ball, lofted out into left field. That's going to be right at him. Probably wishes he didn't swing at that on the 0-0 count. Brings up Tyler Schwartz. A little inside move. Checks on Preston. Slow breaking ball to Tyler. In there for called strike. Oh, one swung on, fouled straight back. O2 is going to bounce, get back to the screen. Preston will advance 90 feet up to third base and be 90 feet away with 2 outs. In a 1-2 count for Tyler. One-two breaking balls. That time it gets by. There's another Tyler special. Hard line drive hooked around the third base bag. The third baseman diving. Couldn't come up with it. Ends up in the corner. And that'll be a 2-out RBI double for Tyler Schwartz. Brings up Andrew Mata. Grounded out in the first. Ground ball out to short. He's going to bobble it. Andrew will reach on an E6. And Tyler moves up to third. Brings up Eduardo Gomez Horton, strikeout victim in the first. Step off move from the lefty over to first base. Andrew back safely. That pitch is hammered into left field. Hard line drive. Left fielder's going to block it. It's going to be another 2-out RBI. Tyler comes across to score. Andrew moves up to second. And Eduardo has an RBI single. Brings up David Gruhl, who's singled and was caught stealing in the second inning. Slow breaking ball to him, misses. One 0 swung on, fouled, straight back. One swung on, chopped into the ground. Shortstop's going to be rolling in, and he's going to flip it over there for the third out of the inning. Mavs add on 2 more, push the lead to 4-0, and we'll be back for the bottom of the third. All right, back for the bottom of the third inning. John's first pitch to the new hitter, Max McCormick, second baseman, is a ball. Next pitch, good one. Fastball outside corner. One, breaking ball, slow one, swung on a miss. Counts 1 and 2. Ooh, yeah, he went. Yeah, try to hold it up and swing, couldn't do it. That's going to be a strikeout for the first out of the third. Back to top of the order, Connor Como, who walked in the first. First pitch fastball, tries to get inside, misses. One 0, fastball. Misses. Counts 2-0. Swung on. That bat goes flying right over the top of the on-deck circle's head. on-deck hitters had.
I think we need a fine car, but here it is.
Two one. Breaking ball. Ooh, I liked it. He didn't.
That looked
Kind of backdoor attempt. Got in there, just missed. 3-1. Breaking ball. Gonna walk him. Brings up Grayson Cole, the center fielder. Pickoff attempt at first. Back safe. Fastball inside misses. One 0, slow breaking ball started at him. Hitter gets out of the way. That pitch swung on, lofted out in center field. Preston a few steps back, settles underneath it, makes the play. For the second out of the inning, Hank Rippey will step up, third baseman. First pitch swung on, little breaking ball swung on, fouled out of play, or fouled to the on-deck circle. 2 outs. 4-0 lead for the Mavericks in the bottom of the third inning. Another slow breaking ball in there for a call or for a swinging strike. Counts 0-2. Tries a fastball, misses out. Swung on, that's hit really well. The wind's going to help push it. It's going to get out of here. Reached out and poked it, caught the jet stream, and it wasn't really all that high. It hit pretty well, and it just got out of here. So that will narrow the lead after the 2-run homer. Scores 4-2, McNeil. First pitch. Misses. 1-0 breaking ball swung on and missed. Another swing and a miss. Counts 1-2 to Cade Cozen. 1-2 pitch. Ooh, I like it. Breaking ball clips front corner. Going to get a called strike. That'll do it. Anderson adds 2 runs. Mavs still have a 4-2 lead, and we will be back for the top of the 4th. All right, back from the top of the fourth inning. Jaden Campos steps up for the Mavericks. First pitch misses. One 0 pitch in there for call strike. Jaden struck out in the second. That breaking ball looked pretty good. Didn't call it a strike. 2-1 fastball swung on, fouled straight back. Swung on, lofted into center field, and it's going to be shallow enough to fall in there for a leadoff single for Jaden Campos. If you're not going to hit one really high and deep when you got wind help, it's good to bloop them in there because outfielders are playing deeper than normal. There's a lot of hits in there. Squares to bunt, does Bear, and he fouls it back into the net. Bear Johnston grounded to third, the first baseman. Third baseman in tight. Squares to bunt again. He's going to pull back. That'll be down. Ball one, even count 1-1. Squares to bunt, chops it early bounce to the pitcher. Pitcher's going to wheel, throw a strike right down to second base, and fielder's choice. Jaden Campos will be out at second. Too easy to handle for the pitcher to spin and throw. And it will flip the order. Preston Stone, who has walked twice and scored twice, will step up. First pitch, fastball inside, misses. Misses inside. Pitch, breaking ball, misses. Count will be 3-0. Preston working on drawing his third walk of the day. Ooh. Instead of ball 4, they're just going to go ahead and hit him with it. And they'll bring up Micah Gooden, who singled in the first and sacrificed in the third. First pitch to Micah. Down and in, misses. One 0 pitch to Micah. Fastball outside corner, called strike. Counts even 1-1. 1-1 misses up. Two one pitch misses up. Three one. Fastball inside. Call strike. Counts full. Swung on and popped up. It's in foul territory. Third baseman is on it. Two outs. Justin Sandusky steps to the plate. Runners at first and second. First pitch to him, a little high and tight, off the catcher's glove, misses. Drops it, runner stay put, counts 1-0.
They're warming up Grayson Dunn in the bullpen for Anderson.
1-0 pitch, breaking ball, drops that one in there for a called strike. Counts 1-1. One. Breaking ball, spoiled, foul. First baseman's going to grab it in the coach's box. Counts 1-2. One-two fastball sails over his head. Counts 2-2.
For everybody's hands.
2-2 pitch misses up and away. Count will be full. Runners will be moving. Three-two swung on, hit into the ground over by the third baseman, who's going to throw it across, and it's going to make it close. Sandusky hustles down, but that's going to be it. Cap shot, third out of the inning. Score still 4-2. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth. All right, we're back. Bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch is already on the way. Nice breaking ball in there for a called strike. To Bennett Wright, the catcher. 0-1. Looked pretty good. Missed maybe a little down and away. 1-1 was going to hit him with the fastball. Lead off hit by pitch. Brings up Vinny Franco, the pitcher. Pickoff attempt over first. Nothing doing. Fastball swung on and missed. Solis is going to balk there, and that's going to move Bennett Wright up to second base. That one's hit out into left. We're playing way back at the fence. Fell in for a single. Vinny Franco singles. And Bennett Wright moves up to third base, brings up Will Livingston, the first baseman. Struck out in the second. First pitch to him's a good one. Fastball called strike. Oh, one pitch. Good one. Fastball in the outside corner. Called strike. Oh, 2 breaking ball swung on and missed. Big strikeout right there. Brings up Jude Viner, the left fielder. One pitch away with a double play ball here. Runners at first and third, and one out.
Roll it up here and get out of these.
The pitch misses outside. Micah scampers and knocks it down. Pickoff attempt. Somewhat close play. He's back safely. 1-0 and skips in the dirt. Runner's going. Uh-oh, that ball's going to... Ooh, we got a chance here. John's late to cover.
Got him!
Great effort by Micah.
Oh, I dropped it. He had him. He was looking to see if he held it.
John was late to cover, and Micah recognized it, so he grabbed it and tried to go get him himself. And that was a pretty good head-on collision right there. mask was not on, and he dove straight in. He looks like he's good to go. Good collision there. Score is going to be 4-3. Not a whole lot of room here behind home plate, so any wild pitch pass ball, you got a chance. If they go, you got a chance to get them. And I don't know if John thought he wasn't going to go or what, but nonetheless, runner is at second base, and that is Vinny Franco, and Bennett Wright came across to score. Count is 3-0 to Jude Viner.
More action in the Anderson bullpen.
3-0. Pours it in there. Gets back in the count. Three-one pitch swung on. Ball's loft foul out of play.
Thank you.
What's the count on your game changer there? Full. Count's full.
Yes, sir.
3-2. Tries a slider. Misses. Ball four. Brings up Max McCormick.
Got Connor Donnie here with Brendan Holt warming up now. One more of his teammates instead of all of Anderson.
Scored the bunt. Pulls back.
There you go. Drop it in.
That's in there for a strike. Counts 1-1. Swung on, lofted out into shallow right field. Eduardo has a good jump, comes in and catches it in shallow right field. Calls off Bear for the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order, Connor Como. He's walked twice, scored in third. First pitch, breaking ball's in there for called strike. Oh, one pitch, fastball. Ooh, misses. Inside. That pitch tries backdoor breaking ball, gets called strike. Ooh, good pitch. Called strike on the back door. Going to get out of the inning. And Anderson does scratch one across and tighten the lead. It's 4-3 Mavericks, and we'll be back for the top of the fifth. All right, we're back for the top of the fifth inning. Tyler Schwartz will lead it off for the Mavericks. First pitch misses down.
Some action in our bullpen, too. Sandusky.
1-0. Fastball called strike. New pitcher in the game is Connor Donahue for the Anderson Trojans. 1-1 pitch misses down and away. Two one. Ooh, swung on, hammer deep, way pull side foul. That pitch misses, a little cutter, misses down and away. Tyler's worked full count.
Oh.
3-2, little kind of front door cutter, kind of looked like it started at his hip and ended up on the plate, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Brings up Andrew Mata. First pitch called strike. One swung on, lofted out into left field, and he's right where he needed to be. Cruises over, grabs it, and that'll be the second out of the inning. First pitch misses down. Counts 1-0. Eduardo Gomez Horton steps to the plate. About the same spot, misses down. Two 0. Misses. Gets back to the screen. Count will be 3-0. Misses down and away. 4-pitch walk with 2 outs. Extends the inning for the Mavericks. Brings up David Gruel. Swung on foul ball right over our heads. Pickoff attempt at first base, back safely. One swung on, chopped foul toward the dugout. 0-2. Swung on check swing over to the on deck circle.
Spoiling it.
0-2 swung on, fouled straight back. Long 0-2 count. David hanging in there. Ooh, that one gets him with a high fastball. That'll do it for the Mavericks in the top of the 5th inning. No runs across. Lead is still 4-3, and we'll be back for the bottom of the 5th.
Carrying off left-handers' bats that way. You know, the righties they'll go a little bit, but that's all I carry.
All right, we're back for the bottom of the 5th. First, John's still in there. First pitch is going to miss, and the batter's Grayson Cole, center fielder. Flew out twice. Next pitch, breaking ball's in there. Evens count 1-1. 1-1 fastball. Ooh, good try outside corner. Just missed a couple inches off. Two one. Breaking ball misses down and away. Counts 3-1. Good fastball outside. He fills it up. 3-2 pitch. Fastball popped up to center, kind of left center. Sandusky's actually going to get out there and catch it. Outfielder's playing somewhat deep with that wind, so he did a good job of assuming that or knowing that and getting out there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Brings up Hank Rippey, homered last time. First pitch swung on a miss, breaking ball. Flew out in the first, homered in the third. Ooh, good fastball. Using both sides there, went backdoor breaker first and sticks the heater on the inside. Quick 0-2 count. 0-2, that's a soft, ooh, Bear's going to try to backhand it. It's a little off the end of the bat, soft liner. Didn't smother it, gets out into right field. Got E4 there.
E4?
Coach Daniel Montgomery heading out to the mound. Talk to John. Looks like they're making a pitch and change. Justin Sandusky warmed up in between innings in the bullpen, and he'll go get his pitching attire, and he'll be back. And we'll let him warm up. We'll be back. All right, we are back. Pitch and change is made. Justin Sandusky's in there, and Andrew Mata moves in from left into shortstop. And my eyes aren't working well enough to confirm who's in left field. We'll let you know. Runner at first base. First pitch fastball swung on, missed. Or fouled straight back, I should say. Cade Kazin's the hitter, right fielder. Singled in the first, struck out in the third. 0-1 breaking ball, swung on and missed.
Feel it up here.
0-2 pitch, goes fastball up, tries to draw a swing, gets a foul ball out of play. Oh, 2. Breaking ball, swung on, fouled toward the dugout.
Sideline.
0-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays up. Although it might have been that kick change. I'm not sure what was the velocity on that.
72.
Yeah. One, two. Slow breaking ball is hooked. That's going to go foul.
64.
That's the curveball. So slider previous. Set up here for a little outdoor fastball, a little outside. Stick it. Rippy over at first base, 1 out. 4-3 game. Tying run over at first base. Two pitch. Oh, it looked like the changeup. He hit him in the back. Moves Rippy up to second. It's going to bring up Bennett right to catcher. Lined out in the first. Hit by pitch and scored in the fourth. First pitch, fastball hit hard out into left field. Looks like, I'm not sure who that is still. Yeah, that's Eduardo out in left. That's going to be an RBI single. That's going to tie the ball game up.
So now the question is it right?
First pitch breaking ball hit down to up. Coach gets the E. Negative points. Coach Olympics it's -3. Pretty easy candy hop. Went off the hand.
Just didn't have heart in it.
It takes commitment. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball is lofted up. That's going to be an infield fly. Andrew will catch it up. Runnels will stay put. That hitter was Vinny Franco. Brings up Will Livingston, first baseman. Struck out. Oh, this looks like a new hitter. Number 10. J.J. Velasquez is the hitter. Back pick to first. Looks like a design play. Tyler in behind, sneaks in. Not a huge lead over there, but not a bad idea. We've got to work on that kind of stuff. Breaking ball in there, call strike. Oh, one misses outside. One swung on and missed. Getting together on the signs. Just Sandusky shaking. Hitter calls time. One, two. Ooh, good play, Bear. What a play. Fully laid out. That ball was getting through. He Superman dived, knocked it down, hopped up, threw it from his knees. Huge run-saving out there with 2 outs for Bear Johnston. Score is tied. It wouldn't have been had he not done that. So Mavs are still in shape here. 4-4. We'll be back for the top of the 6th. All right, we're back. Top of the 6th inning, tie ball game. Jaden Campos will step to the plate.
Definitely looking like complete game territory here.
First pitch, swing and miss for Jaden. Struck out in the 2nd, singled in the 4th. Ooh, just missed there. Counts even 1-1. Fastball outside corner, called strike. Counts 1-2. Same about the same spot. Fastball outside corner, called strike. That'll be the first out of the inning. Brings up Bear Johnston. Great play to wrap up the 5th inning. First pitch misses outside. Can't see those on camera. Bear's bat looks like he's been using it since he was 8. Dirty pine tar. Looks like a favorite. The pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 1-1. Fastball in the bottom of the zone right there. Called strike. Count is 1-2. That one skips in. Counts 2-2. Swung on, lofted out in left field, playing kind of shallow out there, but the wind actually makes him have to backtrack a couple steps, but that's going to do it for Bears at bat. That's 2nd out of the inning on the F7. Flips to the top of the order, and Preston Stone, who has reached base all 3 times, 2 walks and a hit by pitch. First pitch, a little cutter, slider-ish thing in there, called strike.
That's pretty much what he throws. Cutter, sliders, things.
Another one.
Yeah, dropped it.
Quickly to 0-2. Fastball that swung on, foul tip back to the screen.
Looking for CI.
I don't know
I
what.
disagree. I think
Well-
everybody does CI contact, catcher interference.
Oh, Coach Montgomery thought he heard a little extra click there for catcher's interference. 0-2 swung on, hit it to shortstop, who's going to field it and spin and throw it. And that'll do it for the Mavs in the top of the 6th. No base runner, score still 4-4. We'll be back.
Where?
All right, here we are for the bottom of the 6th inning. Justin Sandusky on the mound, first pitch breaking ball in there, called strike. And the hitter's Jude Viner, left fielder. Ooh, that almost clipped him. Breaking ball. Stayed inside. 1-1, swung on, fouled in the box. One-two pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Mike is going to knock it down and flip it over to first base. Drop third strike, first out of the inning. Brings up Max McCormick, second baseman. Scores a bunt, fastball in there, called strike.
It's number 20. Oh, it's Jordan McCord outright.
0-1, breaking ball. Ooh, almost got there, didn't quite land. A little high. Counts 1-1.
Jordan McCord.
Jordan McCord's in right field. 1-1. Breaking ball. That one's in there. Call strike. One-two pitch fastball tries to stick the outside corner. Doesn't get the call. Misses just out and down. Counts 2-2. Two breaking ball swung on, chopped foul. Let's see if Coach can redeem himself. Ooh, not bad. One-handed, kind of a candy hop. He doesn't. I'll give him a point back.
Still -2.
I mean, it was kind of in between hop, I guess. I'll give it 2.
Alright. Still -1. He's really working from a deficit.
2-2 fastball swung on, and that's going to go off the glove of Jaden Campos. And that'll be a one-out single for Max McCormick. Brings up Connor Como. Walk, struck out. Swung on, lofted high in towards center. Preston looks to be camped. He's going to make the play for the second out of the inning on the F8. And that'll bring up Grayson Cole, center fielder. First pitch, breaking ball in there, called strike.
Brady, 63.
Next pitch, fastball chopped right out towards second. Good decision to let it go. Knowing Bear's going to be there, and he just touches on second base, and that does it for Anderson in the bottom of the sixth. Score is 4-4. We're heading to the seventh. We'll be right back. All right, we're at the top of the seventh inning. Second batter in the batting order, Micah Gooden, the catcher, will step up. First pitch misses. Another ball. Counts 2-0. Count poured in there, strike one. Counts 2-1. Ooh, that was headed almost at him. He little defensive swing, gets the leather on it and hits it down to Coach Montgomery, who's trying to earn some points today himself, and makes a pretty nice play. Good feet, 2.5 to his left, two-handed. 2 points. 2-2 pitch, bounces in there, misses. Count will be full. Micah singled and sacrificed. Ooh, that almost hits him, but that's going to be a leadoff walk for Micah. Bring up Justin Sandusky, who singled in the first, flew out to left in the third, and grounded out in the fourth. Courtesy runner is Sean Crow. Pickoff attempt over first. Crow back safely. Another pickoff attempt. Sometimes that's merely to see if they can get the hitter to show their cards if they're bunting. I don't think we're bunt here. First pitch misses down. He can. Hadn't had to do it a lot in his life, but he can. 1-0. Ooh. Strike call. Not one to swing at, but a good pitch. Good pitcher's pitch. Counts 1-1. Skips in. Sean Crow gets a good jump. Good ball, good pitch to run on. Breaking ball in the dirt. And he will be in scoring position with nobody out. And a 2-1 count. Rolled over to second base. Does the job moving him. Probably not what he wanted. Another one off the end. But the go-ahead run is 90 feet away with one out. Tyler Schwartz steps up, infield's in. Ooh, that actually hit him in the back. Actually, I hope it didn't hit him, because that run's going to score. Tyler, don't say anything. I think it might have brushed the back of his jersey. Got back to the screen, run scores. Tyler said, no, I'm good, it didn't hit me. Mavs take a 5-4 lead in the seventh inning. One 1-0 pitch, misses up and in. That pitch swung on and missed. Counts 2-1. Pretty evenly matched game. Obviously scores 5-4 Mavs, hits 6-5 Mavs. Each have an error. Ooh, that one did hit him. Tyler will take first base and hit by pitch. Brings up Andrew Mata. Andrew grounded out, reached on an error, and flew out. First pitch breaking ball misses down and away. Tyler's a sneaky good runner. This is a good time for even a delay right here would be good. Get him to second base. Squares the bunt, and he's going to lay it down. 1 out, sack bunt. Not sure, maybe bunt for a hit, but right back to the pitcher. Going to be an out at first, second out of the inning. Tyler will move up in scoring position with 2 outs, and Eduardo Gomez Horton will try to drive him in. Struck out in the first, singled in the third, and walked in the fifth. First pitch, little slider in there for call strike. Oh, 1, breaking ball swung on and missed. Oh, 2, swung on a miss, same thing. That does it for the Mavs, but they take the lead. We're in the 7th. 1-run lead. Sandusky heading to the mound with a chance to get a Vulture a win, and we'll be back for the bottom of the 7th. All right, here we are. Mavs 3 outs away. Hank Rippey steps to the plate for Anderson. First pitch, breaking ball to him. It's called strike.
Yeah, the 2-run dinger earlier.
Tries a backdoor that time, misses. One, fastball outside, swung on, fouled back into the net. If I'm calling this game, I'm calling fastball on the other side of the plate right here. 1-2 go in. No damage can be done to right. Double up heater. See what he does. Nope. Goes slow breaking ball, gets a swing and a miss. Punch out.
Filthy.
Had options, so he had a couple things set up. First out of the inning. Cade Kazin, right fielder, steps up, singled, struck out, and was hit by a pitch. First pitch, tries the outside corner with a fastball. Little out. 1-0 count. Next pitch swung on, hard hit, line drive out into left field. Going to be a single. Tying run is on first base. Brings up Bennett Wright, the catcher.
Nice roll up 2 here and be done with this.
First pitch, good fastball outside corner, call strike. Oh, on same pitch. Double up there, gets 2 strike calls. Will he do it a third time? Goes with, wants that one back. I think he might have been trying to go up middle, ends up leaking in, hitting the hole, 6 hole out to left field. Now tying runs at second. Go ahead. The actual walk-off run is at first with 1 out. And that will bring up Vinny Franco. Flew out, singled, and flew out. First pitch breaking ball, catches the front corner, called strike. Oh no. Hard hit ball down into the corner. Tying run is going to come in. The go-ahead run is going to be stopped at third base on the double. And that will bring up Will Livingston, who struck out twice and grounded out. As of now, they got the infield in. We're going to go after this hitter here with the open base. See what transpires. Yeah, we will not play extras in this tournament, so we're playing for a tie. First pitch breaking ball in there for a strike. Okay, if we're within the time limit, they'll let you go extras, but I doubt we are. Oh, 1 breaking ball, that's hammered. That's going to do it. And it actually leaves the yard. It's a walk-off 3-run homer for Will Livingston. Anderson's going to win it 8-5. And they're rightfully excited. Mavs will walk off the field. Good game. Tough way to lose it, but bad things started to happen, and that's how it happens. 8-5 victory for Anderson Trojans. We'll have a little bit of break here, and we will play the Glen Grizzlies in about 30 minutes. We'll be back.